This is exactly right.
We know so much more about our skin than we used to.
And we know how important it is to take care of it with CeraVe.
CeraVe facial cleansers don't strip the skin. They strengthen the skin barrier from day one. I've always used CeraVe.
They have little samples at my dermatologist as I'm leaving, and they don't do that with just anything.
CeraVe is the #1 dermatologist recommended cleanser brand and offers a range of facial cleansers for all skin types. Find yours.
Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. Here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
And welcome
to My Favorite Murder.
That's Georgia Hartstark.
That's Karen Kilgariff.
This is a minisode. God damn it.
It's okay. We can still introduce ourselves in a minisode. Maybe we should start doing that 10 years in.
I think we should be, 10 years in. Let's keep it mysterious. Oh, I think you go first this time.
Okay. We have special Halloween hometowns for you guys because it's spooky season.
And if you're watching the video, you can see that Georgia has a very special Halloween-inspired T-shirt on right now.
I found this at a vintage shop when we were in Denver, and it reminded me of candy corn, and I was like, this is perfect for the show. Want to see something really spooky?
Yeah.
Look at the size of that fucking zit on my forehead.
Oh my God. Ooh. It's the ghost of your teenage years. Where'd that come from?
My bangs. I don't know. Touring breaks me out so bad.
Dude, here's the thing. I watched the other day, and the bags under my eyes, it was hilarious. I was just like, no one's ever going to mention that I have huge, exhaustion bags under my eyes.
Because only you think that.
Yeah, but good Lord, I could slap some fucking restrictor on there, do something.
It's all bad. It's all bad.
We're doing a lot of things.
We're
aging. We decided why don't we go ahead and record this for posterity?
Great idea.
Yeah.
Us. All right, this one's called Perfect Halloween Hometown. MFM crew, let me jump right in. I went to middle and high school in a small Vermont town called Woodstock. It's quiet, historical, no stoplights kind of town, and it reeks of its Puritan past. Central to the town is a green, like a small park, where most of the community events take place, including farmers markets, snow sculpture contests, etc. It sounds like a Hallmark movie, doesn't
it? Snow sculpture? Yeah. I'm going to give you a couple examples. Snow sculpture.
But there is one community event in particular I'd like to tell you about. In 1834, the eldest brother of the Ransom family, Frederick, aged 20, died of an illness that made him very pale and lose his appetite for food. 3 months after his death, the younger brother, Daniel, became ill with the same symptoms and began to waste away. The family feared that the dead son was a vampire draining his little brother from beyond the grave. I feel like 1834 is a little late in the game to be believing
Agreed.
that, right?
Yes, agreed.
Like 16 something, maybe.
yeah, it's like, or if you lived out in the country, late
Right.
1700s, but
Yeah.
come on now.
So this is on them. The family dug Frederick up, and upon examining the decaying corpse, one Dr. Frost determined that there was fresh blood in Frederick's heart and that he had likely sucked it from his brother. Okay.
Sir,
Sir.
we need a second opinion on this one.
Yeah. The townspeople gathered together at the green with a blacksmith forge to burn the body because, as we all know, this is how you release a curse.
Yeah.
But this got me. The younger brother, Daniel, eats the ashes of his brother's vampiric heart to try to cure him. Daniel was only 3 years old, which means they're fucking force-feeding this baby. The rest of the ashes were buried in a box in the center of the Woodstock Green.
Good Lord.
Cool. I have been to the cemetery that Frederick was originally buried at, even on school field trips, but his grave is gone. Urban legend says that some students from the high school dug up the spot in the green that was supposed to house Frederick's ashes. When they reached 6 feet, the earth shook and they heard screams and a deep rumbling. Needless to say, no one has fucked with digging up that shit since. But my best friend's mom still lives in town and recently went out on a blind date. The guy was good looking and younger than her, so they went out a few times. That's all it takes. Good looking and younger. Especially, in Woodstock in a small town.
That's right.
That's all you fucking
Is he
need.
dumb? Stop talking about that.
Right.
Does he have any common interest in you? I don't know why you keep asking me
Don't
these
care.
questions.
Until he said that he thinks he's a distant relative of the Ranson family and that he's a vampire too. Stay sexy and dump him if he wants to drink your blood. Cat. As an afterword, it is likely that the real cause of Frederick and the rest of his family's eventual death was tuberculosis. I sent this in once before and forgot to sign it, so Kachina.
Kat, you nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed it, Kat. Ooh, that was really good.
So fucked up.
But also it just makes you think of like that stuff that used to happen back then where it's like one old guy with a beard and he's just like, yeah, you know what this is? And no one checked me on this.
One elected official with like a fucking MD.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to reach at the subject line of this one. It says, hey, MFM fam. Let's give her something they legit say in my hometown. I grew up in rural farmland, Ontario, Canada, where my parents grew ridiculous and hideous town fair award-winning giant pumpkins.
Oh, cute.
We're talking the over 300-pound variety. And back in those days, their place was also the local party house / barn, where they hosted, among all the other festivities, an annual Halloween rager. My uncle, who works for the government, doing not sure what, but has access to explosives, got the great idea to blow up that year's biggest pumpkin as a way to end the night with a bang.
I love it.
That's the person I want to meet.
Yeah.
This went on for a couple years without incident, just chunks of pumpkin all over the yard.
Yeah.
Then came the year we barely speak of still to this day. My uncle decided to up the ante that year. I need to meet this man.
He's fun.
He is what it's about.
Yeah.
This is just making life fun and explosive. And basically accidentally built a pipe bomb. Oops. I was always too cool as a teenager to attend these parties, so I was just arriving home that night, high as hell, and when I stepped out of the car in the long driveway before the barnyard, I heard, "Don't move, stay back, it's pumpkin time." I noticed my parents' friends and family cowering in the barn, all dressed up like lunatics. Then came the blinding white light and the loudest bang that hit me in the chest and echoed throughout the surrounding woods. Stunned, scared, and mortified, I stood in the driveway as also stoned.
Yeah, right.
Stoned, stunned, scared, mortified, I stood in the driveway as I started to hear chunks of pumpkin and rocks rain down on and around me, including in my hair, on all the cars, in the trees, and on the roof. No one could say anything from shock for several moments. And then my uncle frantically started yelling, "Is everyone okay?" Miraculously and thankfully, everyone was.
Oh, drunk people with explosives.
Yeah.
Terrible idea.
It's bad enough when they're just firecrackers.
Yeah.
Family and friends, wide-eyed and in shock, started to look at one another and basically pat down their bodies in search of damage among all the fake blood and ridiculous costumes. Right. They had exploded the pumpkin in our massive fire pit, which was surrounded by big boulders. These rocks had exploded in the blast and became projectiles.
Holy shit.
One went through the barn doors like a cannonball close to my aunt's head. Everyone just mumbled quietly, and the party was, without saying, officially over.
Yeah.
Still in shock, and as the bitchy teenager I was, I stormed into the house and up to my room.
So embarrassing.
This is about
so
me.
Stupid. Right.
You blew up a boulder, and it hurts me the worst.
It's my problem now.
So they stormed into the house and up to their room, only to find the shock from the blast had blown out my bedroom window and all the windows on the backside of the house.
Oh, my fucking God.
How's that for a bratty teenager?
You fucking idiots.
I stormed downstairs, where a small remainder of my family was gathered, basically in tears, saying, "You guys went too far." And everyone knew this to be true. The silence was still so eerie. No one knew what to say.
So good.
Then the phone started ringing. The neighbors were all calling around to each other. The town had come to the conclusion that an airplane had crashed in our fields and were asking, should we call the cops? My mom had to nervously talk them down,
Oh, my God.
muttering something about homemade fireworks. Needless to say, that was the last year they grew pumpkins, exploded them, or even had a Halloween party.
Damn.
We can finally chuckle about the absurdity and the thankfully injury-free outcome of that fateful Halloween night that went off with a real bang. Stay sexy and don't accidentally build a pipe bomb with stolen explosives to blow shit up as a party trick. Laura.
Oh, that's amazing. Can't you just chunk those pumpkin chunking, when they make slingshots? Just do that.
I know you don't need explosives. No. You can do any manner of slingshot. Yeah. Or, if you're out on a farm, how about a shotgun? I don't know.
So many ideas.
So many violent ideas to replace the other violent idea.
We know so much more about our skin than we used to.
10 years ago, no one in America knew what a skin barrier was.
It's time to take care of your skin with CeraVe.
CeraVe facial cleansers don't strip the skin. They strengthen the skin barrier from day one.
Formulated with 3 essential ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide to provide long-lasting hydration and 12-hour oil control. I've been using CeraVe for over a decade, I would think. And now it's getting super trendy. And I don't know why, it just makes me proud that something I've used for so long is cool on socials now. But it really does work. And that's why it's been around so long.
No matter your skin type or concern, CeraVe has facial cleansers perfect for you and your skin barrier.
CeraVe is the #1 dermatologist recommended cleanser brand and offers a range of facial cleansers for all skin types. Find yours.
Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. From Liz Merriweather, the Emmy-nominated executive producer of Dying for Sex and The Dropout, comes a gripping psychological thriller.
Starring Emmy Rossum, Furious follows Alice Black, a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
It's Alice's first case on the job, and she's already bitten off more than she can chew.
While Alice believes justice is achieved through law enforcement, Catherine has lost all faith in the legal system.
She's taken it upon herself to terrorize the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
As Alice and Catherine's twisted game of cat and mouse unfolds, the lines between good and evil and right and wrong begin to blur.
With shocking crimes, tangled relationships, and secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series, Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. Grocery shopping seems like it should take 20 minutes.
And then 2 hours later, you're standing at the checkout with a frozen pizza and 6 different types of chips.
Lucky for you, there's Hungry Root.
Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped in one. They'll take care of the weekly grocery shopping and recommend groceries and meals tailored to you.
Once you tell them about your goals and preferences, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. And those recommendations get smarter as Hungry Root learns more about what you did or didn't like.
Most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less. You can't get any easier than one pan shakshuka. I've always said that.
Yeah, I love the convenience and also the fact that I don't have to go park anywhere.
Thank God Hungry Root's around to help us shop and help us build really healthy and delicious meals.
For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life.
Go to hungryroot.com/MFM and use code MFM.
That's hungryroot.com/MFM, code MFM to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Goodbye.
All right, this is a Ouija board story. Hi, Karen and Georgia. A friend of mine in middle school was obsessed with all things scary and had an October birthday, so naturally, her 14th birthday party was Halloween themed. There were about 10 girls in attendance, and my friend's parents, two of the nicest people I've ever met, had planned tons of hilarious now, but terrifying at the time, activities. Think haunted hayride, tarot card readings, an uncle dressed as Michael Myers. These fucking uncles, man. I love the uncles.
Just kind of standing in the doorway with a hockey mask on.
And a seance tent that was rigged with a fake rat on a string to rattle leaves and scare the shit out of us when we thought we were summoning dead celebrities.
Wow, they're doing real work.
Yeah, I bet she was an only child. To cap off the night, we broke out the Ouija board. We played around for a few minutes, then began receiving the words help, water, and res, R-E-S. We were freaked out, but not as freaked out as we were when a woman was found in her car in a retaining pond, reservoir perhaps, 2 days later. The woman was said to have gone missing on Friday and was found on Monday. The party was Saturday night. I've never believed much in supernatural forces, and even at 14 was the asshole of the group trying to rationalize away the messages, but I still get chills thinking about it. Oh my God. We're from a very small town, and rumors about the woman's death ran wild. It doesn't seem that there was any serious criminal investigation, and sadly, no justice was ever served for the woman or her family. Her mother is adamant that she was murdered, and 16 years later, she's still trying to solve the case. Thank you for all you do, researching, writing, and producing this podcast. It's gotten me through many long drives / days at work. You rock. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Yeah, doesn't want to spread the town's gossip.
That's
spooky.
That's quite something to carry if you're a 14-year-old, even if it's can be written off as coincidence.
Yeah.
It's
like
big.
Not a lot, but it's enough to be fucking creepy as shit.
And it hooks you into another person's mortality.
Yeah.
Which I think that once that happens to you at a young enough age, you're just like, well, now I can't stop thinking about this.
Totally.
Wow. Okay. I'm not going to read you this subject line. This email starts just, travel with me, won't you? Back to Halloween 1980, where I'm 8 years old and my sister and I are preparing to get ready to go trick-or-treating in my Grandpa Leo's new neighborhood. He had recently moved in with his girlfriend, Beverly, who had a huge old house on a nice tree-lined street that was bound to have better candy than we could get where we lived. That's what it was all about.
Hell yeah.
Which was above our dad's store in the main commercial drag in downtown Albany, New York.
Okay.
That's badass.
Yeah.
To grow up over your dad's store?
Yeah. In Albany. Beautiful Albany.
Come
Is it beautiful?
on. I think it is
Must
beautiful.
be, right?
It's like upstate.
Yeah.
But I had another reason to be excited. This year I had dreamed up a creative and terrifying Halloween costume. I was going to be a ghoul. Inspired by the episodes of Scooby-Doo. Inspired by episodes of Scooby-Doo and perhaps the movie Young Frankenstein, I had it all figured out. Hunchback made of balled-up socks? Check. Matted hair courtesy of one of my mom's old hair pieces from the 60s? Check. Deep circle drawn around my eyes with my mom's brownish lipstick? Check. However, the best part of this costume, the part that would get everyone's attention as I lurched terrifyingly from porch to porch, was the green glow in the dark body paint that I had persuaded my mom to get us. And then parentheses, it says, my sister was going to be a glow-in-the-dark witch. Not very creative, if you ask me. I was dressed, ready to go, glow paint applied not just to my face, but to my hands as well, so that unsuspecting homeowners would see an eerie green hand reaching out from the darkness for what would hopefully be a full-size Snicker bar. Yeah. But it was still frustratingly light outside. We've got to go at 6. We've got to get you back by 8.
And put a jacket on. It's cold. Oh, no.
No way I was going to be able to wait for the sun to set before I could gaze upon the full effect of my truly terrifying glowing ghoul getup. It's such a kid story. Mm-hmm. So I asked my grandpa if there was a, quote, closet or someplace dark in this as yet unfamiliar house that I could step into so that I could see how glowy, in fact, my glow-in-the-dark skin was. Mm-hmm. He said there was and walked me to a door just off the dining room. A word about my grandpa. He probably had ADHD. I know I do. But back in the olden days, they just called him absent-minded and accident-prone. He survived getting hit by a trolley on 2 separate occasions.
Oh my God. I feel it.
Those Albany trolleys are real fast.
Yeah.
Careful. He also, a few years after this Halloween, cut off a bunch of his fingers while operating a jigsaw. They were successfully reattached.
Oh my God.
Phew.
Accident prone. That's what they called it back then.
No. Just on Halloween, though. So it's perhaps not the biggest surprise that Grandpa opened this door for me, closed it behind me, and then realized that he should perhaps have told me that this was not a door to a closet, but the door to the stairs leading to the basement. I remember a moment of confusing weightlessness and then the hard slam of my butt on the earth-packed floor.
Oh, my God.
I remember seeing the silhouette of my grandpa at the top of the stairs, frozen in horror.
Oh, my
convinced that
God.
he'd killed his granddaughter. I was fine. I only cried when I realized how freaked out everybody else was. But the next year, I played it safe and dressed up as Cleopatra. It's been sexy lady costumes every year since.
It's safer.
Stay sexy and trust, but verify. Ava. P.S. A special thanks to Karen for her You're Too High song. Imagine a middle-aged woman, me, curled in a fetal position, whisper singing, "You're gonna be fine," after an ill-advised second brownie.
No, no
never.
second brownie.
Never a second brownie.
No, I'm not that high. I'm going to have another one.
No one's ever that
You're
high.
going to be fine.
Oh, and then it says, "Love you, ladies."
I love trust but verify.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's an old saying.
Is it? Let's steal it.
We know so much more about our skin than we used to.
10 years ago, no one in America knew what a skin barrier was.
It's time to take care of your skin with CeraVe.
CeraVe facial cleansers don't strip the skin. They strengthen the skin barrier from day one.
Formulated with 3 essential ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide to provide long-lasting hydration and 12-hour oil control. I've been using CeraVe for over a decade, I would think. And now it's getting super trendy. And I don't know why, it just makes me proud that something I've used for so long is cool on socials now. But it really does work. And that's why it's been around so long.
No matter your skin type or concern, CeraVe has facial cleansers perfect for you and your skin barrier.
CeraVe is the #1 dermatologist recommended cleanser brand and offers a range of facial cleansers for all skin types. Find yours.
Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. From Liz Merriweather, the Emmy-nominated executive producer of Dying for Sex and The Dropout, comes a gripping psychological thriller.
Starring Emmy Rossum, Furious follows Alice Black, a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
It's Alice's first case on the job, and she's already bitten off more than she can chew.
While Alice believes justice is achieved through law enforcement, Catherine has lost all faith in the legal system.
She's taken it upon herself to terrorize the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
As Alice and Catherine's twisted game of cat and mouse unfolds, the lines between good and evil and right and wrong begin to blur.
With shocking crimes, tangled relationships, and secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series, Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye. There's nothing better than just laying around.
Whether you're fully horizontal or at a slant, it cannot be beaten.
Unless, of course, you have a Lola blanket.
Lola is the world's #1 blanket, crafted with ultra-soft luxury vegan faux fur and a signature 4-way stretch that sets it apart.
Their products are machine washable and double hemmed for durability, and they stay flawless. No pilling, no shedding, even after repeated washes.
And there's more. Lola also makes weighted blankets, matching pillow sets, and super soft pet beds.
Lola is a great go-to gift. It's personal, beautiful, and something your loved ones can actually use every day.
For a limited time, our listeners can get 40% off select Lola Blankets products with code MFM at checkout.
Just head to lolablankets.com and use code MFM to get 40% off your order.
After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and let them know we sent you.
Wrap yourself in luxury with Lola Blankets.
Goodbye.
Secret holes in walls.
Yo, hell yes.
Ready? Hi, Karen and Georgia. I've always loved listening to your podcast. My mom and sister first played it for me when I was 15 and I loved it, but I was too busy being 15 to listen consistently. It's only now that I'm going through every episode from the beginning, and I'm hoping you still want stories of secret/spooky holes.
Always. Every way.
Never question yourself. Because being the big kid that I am, now 17, I work at Spirit Halloween. How fucking fun is that?
Oh.
And this year we've seen a lot of weird shit. We're in an old Forever 21 this year because they're always in abandoned. They were in our abandoned CVS last year.
Yes.
Okay, well, this year we're in an old Forever 21, which has both an upstairs and a downstairs. We only use the upper level. The downstairs is closed off from us completely and shut off from the rest of the mall as well. So it's like an old mall. It's upstairs only, but the whole upstairs and downstairs used to be Forever 21.
Wow. So you enter on I'm just
Yeah, it's
trying
like
to
Burbank Mall. You know how like they closed the Bed Bath & Beyond that was 2 floors?
Oh, yeah.
And they probably only use the top floor now for whatever it is.
Got it. Spirit Halloween.
Let's do something very specific that only like a handful of people who listen would understand.
I can only understand things like this if you explain them to me in terms of Burbank.
Yeah, I can tell you all about
You're
Burbank.
like, oh, I get it.
No,
Yeah,
Burbank.
I totally get it.
The downstairs was closed off and shut off from the rest of the mall. One day, my coworker nonchalantly mentioned that during a walkthrough, they found an old dressing room downstairs with bed sheets, food, liquor, a fucking gun holster, and signs that someone had been hanging out in there for quite some time.
Yeah.
But no one was actually there. I was creeped out, but I moved on with my life. 17-year-old. At least for a few weeks. Then my manager casually asked me if I'd, quote, seen the holes we found in the walls yet. Me trying to hide the fact that I was low-key excited asked her, where? She led me to them, and let me tell you, there is a whole fucking shitty, man-made, creepy tunnel. One end is hidden behind an old fridge. Not sure why there's a fridge. It's just sitting there in a poorly lit, unused storage room with cords and random crap everywhere.
It's the perfect thing to cover a big hole that a person can go through.
It's perfect. And the other end of the tunnel opens into a room with all the ventilation and pipes. There's also a whole secret door in another wall made with a saw, hinges, and pegboard. So someone like was there long enough to make a door they could
Make
open
a
and
house
close.
a home. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And this is all upstairs, totally separate from what we found downstairs. I hate the thought of people secretly inside a fucking wall because, girl, get your peeping Tom ass out of there. I apologize if this is too long, but I thought maybe you'd give it a chance. I love you guys. Thank you for keeping me company while I work this scary ass job.
Yes.
Stay sexy. Heart emoji. Love, Ari.
Ari, I would like for you to check in every once in a while
Yeah.
because the spooky season is upon us, but also there have been stories over the years. People being able to be squatters in malls is like the easiest thing because
Seriously.
nobody's there.
Also, like, I bet she hasn't told her parents. And like
No.
later, they're going to be like, why the fuck didn't you tell? Like, that we would have made you stop working there.
Right.
Or we would have, had some, but it's just like, oh, yeah, I didn't tell you.
Just do not close alone. Because that's the
Yes,
thing that
never
those
close
fucking
alone.
like businesses
I
where
know.
they're just like, oh, this 17-year-old assistant manager, she can close by herself.
Totally.
It's like, absolutely not.
No, 100%.
No. Hopefully, since everyone knows there's holes in the walls.
Yeah, they have like security and someone walking under their cars.
But I do want to hear like all the things that happen in Spirit Halloween.
Oh, I bet it's good.
I bet it's fun times. Okay. But you have to listen to that, like the one weird witch at the front, like make noise
Over and
all
over.
day.
Oy.
Reach out. Do you work at Spirit Halloween? What store did your job replace a
Right.
store of? Okay. The subject line of this is, no, I'm not going to read it. Okay. So it says, hello, murder besties. I have a zillion things to thank you for, but I'll save them for the end and try to truncate this email so it isn't horrifyingly long. I'm catching up on episodes and heard something about prankster teachers, and I had to talk about Mr. Bream. Do you remember prankster teachers?
No.
But we're bringing it all back with Mr. Bream.
Let's do it.
He was the legendary 7th grade history teacher at my combined middle high school, and he always made his classes fun, interactive, and truly a joy. I have no idea how this man tolerated 7th graders all day, but he was clearly a saint. Halloween hit, and I had history for 3rd period. A bunch of kids from the earlier classes said that Mr. Bream was going to give a pop quiz that day, which felt unusual for such a fun-loving teacher on the auspicious, candy-based holiday that was October 31st. But oh well, my anxious ass was all ready for that quiz when we walked in. He looked distracted and weird, and he said that he had something he needed to get off his chest before we started the quiz, and that he'd called down some of his older former students there because he wanted them to know too. He then proceeded to tell us a story about his 3 best friends and him going on a backpacking trip in Germany decades earlier, and that they'd come across an injured mountain climber as a snowstorm hit. They weren't able to rescue him, and they had to leave him behind. It had been 40 years since then, and he'd always regretted it. But in the past 3 months, those 3 friends have died mysteriously on the last day of each month. So good.
Yeah.
The last had been stabbed with a pita, a metal spike used for mountain climbing, and Mr. Bream was terrified he was going to be next. He knew that the climber had come back for revenge for being left for dead. At the end of the story, the lights suddenly went off and Mr. Bream screamed, "Oh my God."
How do you keep a straight face if you're Mr. Bream?
I mean, you've got to have the passion of a prankster
Yeah.
in you where you're like, this is going to scare the fuck out of them. I just can't give it away.
Yeah, I was supposed to be an actor, not a teacher, but let's make the best of it.
You have to, maybe he's deep down supposed to be an actor because he's tapping into something real.
Seriously.
So he screams, "Oh my God." All the 7th graders scream before realizing that he's been fucking with us. Everyone laughed, and he checked in to see how we were all feeling after the story, making sure no one was too scared. While in retrospect, the story was far-fetched enough that we should have all known it was a prank, I was and am very gullible and believed every word right till the end. He then told us to make sure to tell kids in later classes that we had a pop quiz so as not to spoil the joke.
Love it.
This teacher was also beloved enough that no one spoiled the Peatall Man story for the other classes for years.
Oh, shit.
I went back and listened to him tell that story as one of the former students
Oh my
until I
God.
graduated high school. I even got to be the one to turn off the lights a few times.
Oh, my God.
Older kids didn't spoil it for their younger siblings, and Mr. Bream told that story every year until he retired.
Oh, my God. I'm like going to cry.
I know, it's really good. That's like true unity of like,
Yeah.
we're going to keep your innocence and fuck with you a little bit and like,
Yeah, but also like here's the reach that a really good teacher who cares can have. It's like
yes.
amazing.
Yes. It's fun to be in it.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's not upsetting.
Yeah.
Everybody loves a good story.
Yeah.
And the rest of the year was always fun and involved zero traumatizing. I'll always be thankful that I had a teacher who was so invested in his students having special and memorable experiences in the hellscape that was middle school. God,
I remember
so
mine.
true.
They were amazing.
Thank you for all you do in creating a space to talk about mental health and your experiences with therapy. Your podcast was no small part of the reason I left the entertainment industry. Me too.
Wow, seriously.
And I went back to grad school to become a therapist myself. Wow.
Amazing.
I've never been happier. Stay sexy and be awesome enough that your students will forgive you for scaring the shit out of them. Shauna.
Shauna. What a beautiful story.
So good.
Tell us about your memorable teachers. We want to hear all about them.
And like legendary
teachers. Yeah, for sure.
Because that's amazing.
That's beautiful. That's a great Halloween app.
It
I've
is.
ever heard of one.
Also, we started posting some teacher wish lists. I'm sure those teacher wish lists there's still plenty.
Yeah.
So if you, there's probably some on our social media, but take a look around and see if you can't donate some bucks here or there, because those are the people it's going to.
Totally. Amazing. Well, thanks for listening, you guys. Spooky Halloween. We do it.
Oh yeah, a spooky Halloween.
Thank you. We've been waiting.
All my life. Yeah, and stay sexy.
And don't get murdered. Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producers are Alejandra Keck and Molly Smith.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squilacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram at myfavoritemurder.
Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
And now you can watch us on Exactly Right's YouTube page. And while you're there, please like and subscribe.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, everybody. Here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
calling all amateur detectives and podcast obsessives.
Virgin Voyage's second true crime voyage sets sail March 20th, 2027 for a 5-night escape to Grand Turk and the Beach Club at Bimini.
As part of the On Air at Sea collection, this immersive sailing brings together fan favorite podcasts, including Disgraceland, Buried Bones, and Wisecrack, for live recordings, behind-the-scenes access, exclusive meet and greets, and crime-themed programming that you won't find anywhere else.
All aboard our award-winning, kid-free ships.
Head over to virginvoyages.com/truecrime to secure your spot.
Goodbye.
This episode sponsored by She's Birdie. Every woman knows that feeling, and She's Birdie knows it too. The just-in-case feeling. Just in case I hear something. Just in case someone tries the door. Just in case I need to wake up fast. It's not fear, it's awareness. And Birdie Box from She's Birdie was made for exactly that. Birdie Box is a portable travel door alarm designed by She's Birdie for hotels, dorms, Airbnbs, and anywhere you're staying away from home. It installs in seconds on the door frame, and if the door is opened, it activates a loud siren and flashing strobe to help draw attention instantly. She's Birdie, because peace of mind should check in with you. Birdie Box by She's Birdie. Visit shesbirdie.com. That's SHESBIRDIE.com. And order your Birdie Box before your next stay away from home.